This video will talk through custom wallboards and iPECS analytics. We'll look at the elements we can populate the wallboard with and how to brand the wallboard with your logo. A supervisor can create up to 5 custom wallboards. They exist under My Dashboard, under the Dashboard section of the menu. This video will talk through custom wallboards and iPECS analytics. We'll look at the elements we can populate the wallboard with and how to brand the wallboard with your logo. Use the Create menu item to create a new dashboard. When you create a new wallboard, you have to name the wallboard, and this will add the wallboard name under the My Dashboard section. You can then click on the name to open it in design mode. Normally, in design mode, the Analytics menu is on the left, then the list of components, and then 3 buttons. The grey area is the canvas. You can hide the menu at any time in Analytics by pressing the 3 lines icon button to hide, and then make visible the menu. You can hide and make visible the list of components with a Components button on the right of the screen. Hiding these areas increases the size of the canvas wallboard we can design and display. The List of Components area lists the created components we can lay out on our wallboard. There are a number of component types, all created with a 4-step wizard process. You create a new component using the plus button on the list of components. A key performance is a single stat, such as total calls. A key performance group is a set of stats for a set of calls. For example, total calls, how many of which were inbound and many dialed out, would be a key performance group of 3 stats. A data table shows rows of a particular type, such as extensions with columns of stats. So an example extension data table might be a data table with a column for total calls, inbound and outbound calls, with an extension in each row. A column chart shows the information as a chart. A pie chart shows normally a percentage between the different areas, so it is ideal for things such as a missed call percentage. Etc. allows free text to be added or picture from a file. Let's build some components to populate our wallboard. First thing we need to do is choose the type of component. We then need to choose what we want the component to be about. In this case, I am choosing extensions. In the 3rd step, we tick the stats we want to show display. Notice here, we can also change the colour of the text and the background colour and font colour. In this demo, I will leave it as black and white. In the 4th step, we describe the calls through a filter. The exact filter varies with component, but we will use an extension number filter to limit the calls included to these for extension 230 to 240. Finally, we must set a title for the component in this page. This is used in the list of components, so you can select the component to add to your wallboard. Using the same 4-step wizard, also created a pie chart showing service level, AA table of extension information for 230 to 240 called user table, and a column chart showing calls per hour for these extensions. We add components to the wallboard by dragging the component from the list onto the wallboard. If we are creating a wallboard for full screen mode, we should hide the menu and the component list so we can properly lay out the wallboard. Move a component by dragging its title bar. You can change its size by dragging an edge or a corner. You may notice the logo in the top left-hand corner. This is displayed in full screen or normal mode. Whilst you can add a logo to a wallboard using an accepted component type to add an image to the wallboard. You can define this logo to be used at all times in Analytics. You set that on the Analytics menu, under Settings in Environment Settings. There is a place to upload your logo into the Analytics interface. This will always be displayed on wallboards and normal operation of Analytics.